been tough to ignore the sudden rise of food prices.
They're going up pretty significantly, which is really hard when you're on a fixed income.
For shoppers like Deborah Lima, the reasons aren't clear.
So yeah, I don't know what it's due to.
So to explain the pop in prices, we talked to the people all along the route, bringing fruit from the grower to the store shelf. Canada imports more than $10 billion worth of fresh produce a year, much of it during winter. Larry Davidson sources fruit all the way from Peru. It ends up here at the Ontario Food Terminal.
This year is unprecedented. Last year was a cakewalk in terms of logistics compared to what we're dealing with now.
Davidson says his prices have jumped because his growers are charging him more. Their fertilizer costs are way up, and some have had to deal with extreme weather that's wiped out crops. On top of it all, shipping costs are soaring because of delays at ports.
What started off as a few days became a week, became 10 days, 2 weeks. We have containers that are 3 weeks. We have containers that are lost.
When the South American fruit eventually makes it to Canada, it then has to be trucked around the country. Raman Kangura's company transports that produce. He has to pay drivers more these days just to get someone behind the wheel.
Finding good workers is really trouble right now.
When he does find drivers, they take the fruit on a 28-hour journey from Ontario to the west. And with gas prices spiking 32% in a year, he has to pass that on to his customers.
Fuel is the main expense, like for all the truckers, and everything is getting up. The maintenance, drivers' pays.
Finally, the fruit arrives at the grocery store in Winnipeg. But all those costs have added up.
We have faced about a 20% increase in our cost on bananas, but we've only been able to raise our price by about 10% just to make sure we're competitive.
Produce manager Tarek Zeed says for his small store, high costs are tough to swallow.
It's a constant pressure, but we've been doing our best to manage it the best way we can.
Experts say there's no quick fix. So for the shippers, the truckers, the grocers, and the shoppers, the pain in the pocketbook is likely to last in the months, maybe even years to come. Nisha Patel, CBC News, Toronto.